week 9 of the fantasy basketball season, and he has a few guards that have been studs this week. The first guy's James Harden of the Brooklyn Nets, and what a season it's been for Harden now since he got traded from Houston to the Nets in 16 games played on the season. He's ranked number 6 in fantasy basketball, 24.4 points a game, 7.2 rebounds, 11.3 assists, 1.1 steals, 3 threes a game, 89% from the foul line, 48% from the field. But over the last 2-3 weeks here, Harden, he's ranked 3rd, 24.4 points a game, 8.1 rebounds, 11.4 assists, 1.3 steals, 91% from the foul line, 52% from the field. And Harden, that's what he needed, a change of scenery. Now he's running the point over there in Brooklyn with Kyrie Irving more going to the 2, and things have worked out great for this Brooklyn Net team. And Kyrie Irving now and James Harden playing together. And they've won 5 in a row now as Brooklyn, including a big victory versus the Los Angeles Lakers last night. And the 3 games this week Harden's played in, he's been an absolute monster. 29 points, 13 rebounds, 14 assists, with a triple-double February 15th versus the Sacramento Kings. Then February 16th at Phoenix, 38 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists, a steal, 5 3-pointers. And then versus the Lakers last night, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 steals, a block, and 3 threes. So the assists, they're way out of control this season. Last year, he averaged on the year only 7.5 assists. This year, 11.3 for James Harden. And Harden, we know he could ball, we know he could shoot, we know he could score, but the points have been down this season. But everything else, he's more efficient, and he's playing better, Harden. And I don't see him or this net team slowing down anytime soon. The second player who's a stud this week at the guard position is LaMelo Ball, the sensational rookie for the Charlotte Hornets. And Ball on the season, he's ranked 38th in fantasy basketball, 14.6 points a game, 6.2 rebounds, 6.1 assists, 1.5 steals, 1.8 threes a game, 79% from the foul line, 43% from the field. But in the last few weeks, he's ranked 22 overall as Ball, 18.5 points a game, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals a game, 2.5 threes per game, and 42% from the field. So LaMelo, he's kicking it into gear now. And this guy, he was a high draft pick for a reason. He got good experience last year playing overseas instead of college basketball, where obviously it's more competitive and it's a professional league out there. Now it's starting to show here for Ball. And this week in his last 3 games, February 10th at Memphis, 17 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. February 12th versus Minnesota, 20 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. And then February 14th versus the San Antonio Spurs, 17 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, and a block. So Ball, he's doing big time in 4 categories this season. He's scoring the basketball pretty well. His rebounding is pretty great as well for a guard, but also that he's 6'8". And his assist numbers, he's a good passer, just like his brother Lonzo is LaMelo. But I think LaMelo, when it's all said and done, could be a better player than his brother when their careers are over. And he gets a lot of steals, he gets in the passing lanes, and he's a pretty good defender as well. So LaMelo Ball, he keeps moving up the rankings, and he's been a stud now the last few weeks here in fantasy basketball. The next guard that's been a stud is his teammate, Terry Rozier of the Charlotte Hornets. And Scary Terry, he's been putting up some big numbers of late. On the season, he's ranked 30th in fantasy basketball, 20.6 points a game, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.3 steals, a whopping 3.4 threes made a game, and 49% from the field. But in the last week, he's ranked 4th overall in fantasy basketball, 37 points a game, 7 rebounds, 3.5 assists, a steal, a block a game, 4.5 threes for Terry Rozier, and 55% from the field. And Rozier, I recommended him as a sell-high candidate this week because we've seen this without Devontae Graham, and it wouldn't surprise me if Graham comes back tonight here in the Hornets ball game. He's a game-time decision, is Graham, but he hasn't played a ball game now since Sunday. But they had 6 days off, just a weird part of the schedule here for this ball club. And we'll see if Graham comes back and plays. But Rozier, he's been a monster the last few weeks. In the last 3 games, he's definitely gone off. February 10th at Memphis, 34 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 steals. February 12th versus Minnesota, 41 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 threes. And then February 14th versus San Antonio, 33 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 3 threes. So Rozier, he could score with anybody in this league, it looks like at times. And with these last few games and the week he's had, he's definitely balling out and definitely a stud. But I would definitely try to trade him high as well if I could get good value from him. The next stud this week is Steph Curry of the Golden State Warriors. And Curry, to be honest, he's been a stud all season, no doubt about it, trying to lead this Warrior team without Klay Thompson this year to the playoffs. And Steph Curry on the season, he's ranked number 3 in fantasy basketball, 30 points a game, 5.3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.2 steals, 5 threes per game he's averaging, which is out of control. 93% from the foul line and 49% from the field. In the last few weeks here, he's averaged 35.6 points a game, 4.7 rebounds, 5.7 assists, 1 steal a game, and an insane 6.4 threes a game, 54% from the field. And his ranking's number 2 in the week here. And his last 3 games have been great. February 13th versus Brooklyn, 27 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 threes, 58% from the field. February 15th versus Cleveland, 36 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 7 threes. And then February 17th, another big game for Curry, 25 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 steals, and 5 threes. So Curry, he's going to help you obviously in 5 or 6 categories. And I don't see the numbers dropping anytime soon. It seems like every night it's 30 plus for him. And this season, he's been shooting out of control, and he's taken the 3-point shot to the next level, which is unbelievable in my opinion. And Steph Curry, definitely a stud this week and the whole season, and he's not going to slow down. And the next stud of the week here is Ben Simmons of the Philadelphia 76ers. Simmons, he finally had that patented breakout game for Philly this week with a 42-point game February 15th at Utah. And on the season, he's ranked 48th to Simmons, 15.2 points a game, 8.3 rebounds, 8 assists, 1.7 steals. He don't give you a 3 a game, 66% from the foul line, 56% from the field. But in the last week, he stepped it up, ranked number 25 as Simmons, 30 points a game, 7.5 rebounds, 8 assists, 1.5 steals a game, 81% from the line, which is pretty impressive, and 60% from the field. So Simmons, he's starting to step his game up in the scoring category the last few weeks. And the only knock on him, honestly, is his turnovers, his injury-prone history, and that he can't shoot threes. But he's a good ball player, Simmons. He's definitely a stud, and he's definitely getting things going. And he's been a stud here in Week 9, February 11th at Portland, 23 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists. So he was 1 assist away from a triple-double. February 13th at Phoenix, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. And then February 15th, he finally had that patented breakout game at Utah in a tough loss, 42 points, 9 rebounds, 12 assists. So he was a rebound shy of a triple-double. And Ben Simmons, he's like a Jason Kidd type, where he'll have those low type of triple-doubles, but like 11 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists. That's the type of level he's playing on. But the thing I want to see out of Simmons is more scoring and him develop a 3-point shot. But the scoring's definitely gone up. And that's a few studs here in Week 9 of the fantasy basketball season.